I'm Dan Basse, President of Ag Resource, coming to you here in the first part of April to talk about the broad generalities of the grain markets. Now, I think the first thing we need to admit to ourselves is these are markets we've never seen before. What do I mean by that? Well, we've never been involved in a war market for those of us that are still in the commodity business. I started my career back in 1979. No war experience as we're seeing today. As we think about it, 12% of the world caloric intake was tied up in Russia and Ukraine. That is now pretty much absent. Some wheat is leaking out of Russia, but in terms of Ukraine, we think it's basically shut down. As you think forward, we also have abnormal weather. And so with what we have today, which is Russia and Ukraine exporting about 60 million metric tons of wheat, we believe maybe 22 or 24 million metric tons can get out the door over the next year. By that being said, there's 7 export facilities in Ukraine. 3 or 4 of them have been, of course, downed structurally because of the war. Others are damaged, or whether they're online or offline is hard to say because there's still an embargo ongoing. But if we think about it, that means that there's 36 or 34 million metric tons of wheat that have to go elsewhere. That's the same as like having another Australian wheat crop. So as you think about the job ahead, and today we're getting by because India can fill a few holes, maybe we can have the EU take a little more wheat, but boy, is the world wheat crop forthcoming, excluding the Black Sea, important. We just can't afford to lose a bushel or a metric ton in the United States, Canada, or maybe even Europe. If there's any losses forthcoming, the wheat market is going to go to new highs. Following that is, of course, of corn. There's never been a more important corn crop than that Brazilian winter corn crop, which is about to be, of course, reaching a reproductive stage. Any weather abnormalities or losses there will be so important to the market as the U.S. farmer looks to plant about 89.5 million acres of corn. Very interesting times, lots of volatility. I know farmers are calling and saying, why aren't we selling $7 new crop corn cash bids? My response is, this is a market we've not seen before, and the upside is difficult to ascertain. Thanks again. I'm Dan Basse, President of Ag Resource. I'll be back again soon.